Let's see. We're live. Hi, guys. And here we are. Back in Kingsmouth. What is tell? Goodies. I have a third age ornithopter, which now means instead of running, I can have it look kind of goofy when I run. So, for instance, where is it? Pets and sprints. Got the regular sprint. Third age ornithopter, sure. Is that it because it was goofy? No pets yet. No, I'm going to unset it because it makes noise. I am a big one for quiet movement skills, for instance, in WoW. I like small mounts so that I don't block other people. Good evening to whomever joined me. And I like quiet mounts. Now, I need to investigate the Lady Margaret. That's not X, what it is. Damn it. I have forgotten what it is. I have to check now. Wow. One day and I forget everything. No, I was remembering correctly. It just didn't start. Hey there. It is still alive. And I'm a fan. Granted, it has the same problems that it's always had. Combat looks and feels clunky. That hasn't changed. But the stories are still good, and the questing is still probably the best ever. So it still exists. I will not talk up, pretend that it doesn't have the flaws that it's always had, because it does. Some things do not change. Not only does it exist in this version, it exists in the old version too. They're Secret World Legends, but they still have a server running the original Secret World. At least for those who had purchased the game and have access to the game. I actually intend to find out what state that game is in. That part of the game is in. My bad, guy. Sorry, bad girl. Sorry, Susie. I hate to shoot you up and set you on fire and stuff. That's my fault. Oh yeah, it came out previously just as the Secret World. Yeah, and I don't figure a lot of people are aware that there's two different versions, and in fact, almost nobody I expect is familiar that they're still running, or at least the last time I heard that they're still running the original server. I am going to try and see if I can download and install the old version and access that and see what the difference is, because it's been away for so long I don't really remember. Upgrade our waist talisman. Shiny. No, so it's a game not without its issues, obviously. But there's just something about, in general, the game that I just really like. I think that part of the game still works. My brain was telling me there was something over there, but there wasn't. I guess there's a quest later. Pretty sure. And now I'm going to be attacked by the captain. I have no idea why I'm suddenly getting these big numbers here. Abandoned. More bullets for Andy. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll take more bullets back for Andy. There's something here, and that I did remember correctly. Dun, 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 dun. We will not return. Andy. No, we won't. That wasn't correct. That was correct. Ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret. Yeah, I can't help it. No one's even spoken yet, and I'm already doing it. I'm already speaking in my bad accent. I'll ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret. Not even something I actually give conscious thought to. I don't decide I'm now going to speak in a goofy accent. It just happens organically. Now, if anyone's watching who's never played it, I will say that while the combat is clunky, and it is the story, especially as you get a little bit deeper into it, very good. Some of the individual stories fit extremely well. And the questing, not all of it, it has its, it has its own share of. Oh, I already got it. It has its share of, kill 10 rats quests. But when it's good, it's amazingly good story and stuff. The questing and the storyline, both. Actually. Let's give Deputy Andy. Now, I'll say that that's a reference that's a little bit dated. The Deputy Andy reference. That's a reference to the original Twin Peaks. Deputy Andy here. Hope I'm not bothering you. Your boss managed to contact Sheriff Bannerman. She thought it'd be a good idea for her team to have your contact info. I know it's too late you stopped by earlier. You were already running down towards the docks. I was too focused on my duty. Yeah, I'm glad you came back. When you get the opportunity, could you swing by and say hello? Got some observations. Draugnet. Yeah, Draugnet. Deputy
Now, the
Andy.
Walking Dead? I can wrap my head around that. They're dead folk, just walking is all. But those other things?
He's a brainiac.
Tall and pale, slimy as maggots.
That doesn't look
They
pale.
washed up with the fog. They came and dragged the townsfolk out to sea. Drowned them. Just like my dad with the kittens. He took them out to sea in a garbage bag. Said they were gonna go for a swim. Said they needed the exercise. They never came back. A few years later, neither did my dad. Jeez,
I miss those kittens.
I still miss those kittens.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
The townsfolk, they did come back, dragging what looked like eggs. The big uns, they come out of those eggs, like something from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're littered all over the place and guarded, and I'm thinking to myself, Andy, that's gotta mean something. That's gotta be a clue. Why keep an eye on something if it ain't valuable? That's police work. That's deduction, plain and simple.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, what came first, the maggot or the egg? Obviously the egg, right? See you later.
Sure, Deputy Andy. Back to the harbor.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
Supply run. That'll cancel the current one, and that's a rerun of a quest we did yesterday. We'll grab a side quest here. Bannerman's looking for the lost pages of his report on Joe Slater. Gather them up and deliver them to Dr. Bannerman. Supposed to talk to him, I thought. The Lady Margaret.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board.
Yes, we were all
They were
terribly
changed men
something.
when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return.
All right, thanks. Missing persons list. We'll get another side quest. A list of missing persons serves as a sober reminder of the lives affected by the horrible events on Solomon Island. Some of them could still be alive and in need of help. Could be, but not. Spoiler. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? Well, you know, things fall apart. Santa cannot hold. Sometimes you just gotta shoot up some zombies. All kinds of bad accents, though. I plead inability to stop myself. That's the best I can manage. I'm looking for dead bodies, most likely. Well, I found one, and now he's extra dead? Deader? Is deader a thing? Fetid teeth are the weapons on level 7. Which sounds gross. I brushed this month. Let's make sure we've unlocked this as a respawn spot. We evidently have. I found Christopher Martin. He's not dead, so they're not all dead. They're only mostly dead. Whoops. Get a little too close and just make sure you de-zombify him. Zombies, man. Zombies. So right now we're trying to do one of the side missions, the missing persons. So far we're going at it 2. We found 2. One alive. One walking around, but technically not alive. I might go so far as to say dead. Bullets. I got lots and lots of bullets. Way to sneak in from the side over here. No. Gotta go around on the other side of the block to access that. So we will finish him up with a nice little shotgun blast. Zombies everywhere. Note. Gone skating. Danny. At some point we'll have to find Danny Torrance, I believe he is. Danny Torrance? That doesn't sound familiar at all from any movie. Okay, it does. To say this game is filled with references to movies and books, and like it's an understatement. The street names alone in this town. King's Court, I believe is from Jack the Ripper. Angel Street, Main Street, Belmont Avenue. Belmont. Lovecraft Lane, Arkham Avenue, Elm Street. Is there a movie about Elm Street? I can't remember. We've got Joseph Rogers, who is one of the people we're looking for. So, so far we have 2 dead, and 1 in the church. I doubt I can make it. I should be able to. Light-footed. Page 7. The medical reports. There's a page of the medical reports in here somewhere. Derek Creed. No, I don't have a quest for him right now, I don't think. Well, I did not find a piece of paper I'm looking for. And we've got a little bit more space to work with over here. Maybe on the stoop. On the stoop. Eleanor's corpse. No, sorry, Cleaner's corpse. Not. I always get the Cleaner confused with him. We've got nothing there, right? Here we've got potential body. Francis Eaton. That's 3 dead and still walking around, and 1 alive and sitting around. No, Mary Brewster dead and not walking around. So far we have
Local bounty detected.
1
Initiate.
living, 1 dead and not walking around, and 3 dead and 1. And we need to kill zombified firefighters. Drop something. A collectible, I think, for when you get your own sort of wing in the museum. Guys wake up. Memories at some point. At least one of the seemingly dead firemen wakes up. Killed enough of them, but haven't found the body we still need to find, and we need to, well, kill the fire chief. Legend. A little bit of lore. Thank you. Ever feel like you're not getting ahead? Did they start you at the bottom and make you go down? I bet you all the office parties start at 5 and 7. Well, everyone. Not everyone. It's full of shit. We've been watching you and we like what we see. Ever been to New York? This is not an invitation. This never happened. Just something to think about. Later, Gator. That is contact from one of the other factions. Identify Chief McCaffrey. Ah, look at that. So, the final count on the dead people. There's 4 dead and walking, 1 dead and not walking, and 1 still alive. So, about a 167 batting average. It's not that great. Tolls. That's going to get you sent down to the miners every time. Or worse. Nobody's going to be impressed with that. What else am I looking for? I think I'm looking for more pages. Yeah. Pages of the medical. Ooh, he's higher level than I was expecting. Got a page down here somewhere? Looking for a page of the medical report. No? Page 2. Got a page over here. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Page like under the tire of that car. X. Page. Yep. That should be the last page. Should be around here somewhere. Yep. Nope. Not it. Ag. Not it. Maybe up here? No, we already got one up here, that's right. Missing a page somewhere. The last page. There it is. Alright. Let's head real quick back to the police station. Go through our ill-gotten gains and such. Chat again with Dr. Bannerman. Zombies. Make everything worse, you know? People just don't realize how much zombies make worse. Doodaloo. Kingsmouth Hospital, session 1. First time seeing Joe Slater. Believe he's always suffered from mild hypomania. The business and Lady Margaret has brought it to the fore. Session 2. Hypnosis was a bust. Joe doesn't want to remember whatever happened to him out there. Got him speaking in tongues, well, a tongue. Called around to the Harvard boys, they say it's old Icelandic. Now, where the hell does a townie pick that up? Paranoiac episodes are becoming more violent, not towards others, towards himself, convinced he's being hunted, convinced he's changing. Session 4. He self-harmed last night, lacerating his arms and chest, claimed he was trying to cut out the new skin. Session 5. I'm seeing a serious physical reaction to his self-harming. It's beyond me now. All I can give him are sedatives. He needs secure care. Field report has been received. And let's see, we got a couple of buffs for the stuffs we've got. One for weapon, that is an elementalism focus. We will feed that. And another one for the waste talisman. What a waste talisman.
Well, hey.
We got the back to the main story quest. A couple of side quests, and now we'll head back down by the ocean. Start killing some Draug. Celtic or Nordic ocean-based undead. Alright, we need to kill 3 Figer Impalers. That right there is a Figer Impaler. We have another Figer Impaler. Two. And hey, another friend coming to say hi. The people here are so friendly in town. Next up, Figer Maulers and Brood Pods. Kill the brood pods and hurry before they hatch. Now I just need 2 more Figer Maulers. It's a sea collar. That's another Impaler. Take him and grab the piece of wire. We're looking for Mauler. Is that Mauler? Taylor? Taylor, the Maulers must just be the ones who are in the water. Like that guy. These are the ones that are freshly hatched. Delicious. Arch. That means, but sure. Mauler? No, that's a sea collar. Alright, incubators. Here's a clue. You might be in trouble if anyone ever calls you incubator. Like, say, I don't know, it's aquatic water jet fighters. Viger brood witches. The fun just keeps on leaving. The brood witches are the smoky ones. Didn't get the brood witch there? That was the first brood witch. Okay. Whoops. Yourself, don't stand there. Keep shooting. Two Viger brood witches. Unpleasant fashion. The brood witch, lucky me. We need to kill the Viger Lord. Undeads. Oh, shut up. Legend up, and there's the Viger Lord. He's big, he's undead. The Viger Lord. No, that's the Viger Lord. This is a named sort of that's the Viger. That was the Viger. It is now no longer Viger. Also, this water seems pretty shallow to be running boats out. No? Waist deep or less the whole way? Coming through. Don't mind me. Okay, go ahead and mind me. What? Everyone's fine. Everyone's dead. That's good. All the dead folk are dead again as well. Turn. Caching quest. And yup. And yup. Helen? Helen. Hi, Helen. guess I have to... This is excellent work. The reproductive instinct of any creature offers a wide window into its nature. To this point, the Draug have generally been discreet. However, mass breeding on a populated shore suggests a market change philosophy. Either dwindling numbers have forced them into the open, or these are front lines of an organized invasion. For now, let's assume all possibilities are true. Right, that is a fifth weapon, which I will feed to my gun. Nom, 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 nom. And another upgrade for waste. Okay, we got 15 SP. All in, let's see. It costs more points. Oh, that is unload. That's single target, and I haven't been using it here the way I should have been. But if we look at the shoddy, we have pump action, blast an enemy with a shot. Scatter shot. Picks up to 6 enemies, 60 degrees, 7 meter cone. 30. This is deadly. Bunch. Both barrels. That's the cone. Scatter. They're both cone attacks. Interesting. So this one is this. Basically does the same amount of damage as that one does. That consumes 3 shells. No, it consumes 1 shell. Uses 3 shotgun energy. Okay. Oh, I don't have the AP for it. I only have SP. Alright, well, we have SP for the passives. We have enough to increase our crit rating. We'll do that. What quests do we... Wrong button. What quests do we currently have? More bullets for Andy. I thought I picked those up. I didn't place it into the ammo box. Yeah, right. So Helen's got another mission for me, I think. Supply run. Helen Bannerman and the survivors at the police station are running out of supplies. Go around the stores and businesses of Kingsmouth and for food and other things they might need. Talk to me, Helen. Talk to me. Talk to us.
Ain't this a heck of a thing?
It's a heck of a
3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
That's because they're dead. They won't be writing it off. Under other circumstances, they might well, you know, write it off, but they're dead, so probably not writing it off. I needed to put the... It puts the ammo in the box, or it gets the hose again. Ooh, that one will really buff up the pistol, as it does 2.5 times the regular donation. Find a local phone. Not the only phone book in town, but hey, it's here. It's here, so we might as well use it, eh? Alright, go to Susie's Diner. Well, the sun's rising. There is a day-night cycle in the game, which is cool in a spooky game, where, to some degree at least, the feel matters. I've already killed Susie once today. Guess I get to kill her again. I'm sure she won't mind. Well, I don't think she'll complain. Take some preserved food. Next up is the Call of the Wild. Presumably an outdoors type shop. Got some ammo. Creed Brothers Hardware. Memory serves, we get a little surprise here. Too much of a surprise, though, given that I just told you it's coming. The door. Jury rig protector. Flag's pharmacy. Yeah. Enter Flag's pharmacy. Phone book to locate other sources of first aid. Presumably the fire department? I've already been. The volunteer fire department. Yeah. Oh, there momentarily were a couple other players there and they just vanished. So sad. I think those are the first other players I've seen tonight. Last night I saw 3 other people. It is not an especially well-populated game. I am thankful that Funcom doesn't shut it down. First aid. First aid. Optional. Open the map with M and click on Animal Well at the sheriff's station. No, I'll just run back. You can teleport to any animal well you want. That's Anima, A-N-I-M-A. A. Just like, wow, I had anima. Not anima, anima. These guys have had it for WoW. But then WoW is not above absconding with stealing other people's good ideas. In fact, that's the way the company got so successful, was stealing ideas, polishing the hell out of them. Generally speaking. Certainly not true for, say, Diablo. But then they didn't really invent that either. They bought the company. Yeah. Blizzard basically doesn't create. Historically, they hone, they sharpen things up. Make better, smoother, niftier versions of things other people have already made. And I'm not knocking that. They historically used to do it really, really well. Another upgrade or potential upgrade. Yeah, it'll take us up to level 11 on our waste talisman. Totally not going to waste. Let's talk to Sandy Moose Johnson. Moose is assembling some homemade explosives, but is running out of ingredients. He could use someone to scavenge the streets and stores of Kingsmouth for materials. Talk to me, biker boy.
Back in my old life, I always wondered what was around the corner I didn't take, down the road I didn't go. That's how I ended up here, up to my elbows in machine grease, rigging bombs. Relax, my friend, I got plenty of experience blowing shit up. I got a handle on death and the instruments thereof, and no desire to see the infinite darkness claim any of us quite yet. These mechanical servants of the Reaper will stay still and silent till I'm good and ready to push that button. Traveling the big countries taught me everything from bull riding to bonsai, enough to cause a man to lose his appetite for destruction. But circumstances require us to yield to the greater good, even when that greater good isn't all that pretty. Road here said I'd be pitching in with soft-shell lobster season. Instead, I found nightmare country. Maybe the very rotten heartland of it. But I'm philosophizing. Life is sacred. Every moment is precious. Which brings us right back around to blowing up dead guys. I've got no shortage of time or ideas.
I will be blowing up dead
guys.
What
I'm lacking is the nuts and bolts of it. I could fill a shopping cart down Main Street. But getting out there and back, that's what's kicking my ass, my friend.
Allow me to fill up your shopping cart, so to speak. He needs frozen orange juice concentrate and kitty litter for napalm. He needs gas, propane, glass bottles, ball bearings. And faux ingredients. Oh, good. Ammonium nitrate fertilizer.
I'll be seeing you later, friend.
Ammonium nitrate fertilizer. And that. Actual recipe for destruction. Very, very simple explosive used commercially. Simple to make, too. Plenty of recipes on the internet. But searching for them, probably a great way to get on a list. Hard neon. Like propane tank, just one. well, we'll assume we pick up one, and that is shorthand for actually filling the bag full. Next up, the kindergarten. I haven't noticed any kids at the police stations. The fact that there's a kindergarten here is a little bit dark. Here's the tricycle. Ah, get the bearings of the tricycle. Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. Jack and Wendy Torrance. Doodaloo. Oh. No way to get up there. There's a lore bit up there. Can't just let that go. Evidently I can. Yes. Jump. Try that again. There's less missing. Keep hitting my head. Overhang, which would hurt, and that's the kind of thing I've done in real life. Do something like that. I tell you, the first time after you lose your hair, that you do something like that, and it bleeds like a stuck pig, because, well, head wounds bleed. It would not be a big description for me to describe that as unpleasant. Just like the first time you stay out in the sun too long after you lose your hair. You will get a sunburn for the ages. Like the kitty litter. Why they needed so much kitty litter, I don't know. Oh. We got named loot monster over here. He's the faithful husband. Oh, I wonder if that's Jack. Probably Jack. While we're here, I'll go to the derelict trawler. We're gonna get some diesel, I think, used for ammo. Yeah, diesel.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Diesel out of here. Defeat blue pods or incubators. One more brood pot, and we're done. One more area kill. And we'll die. Arr, indeed, my friend. Arr. Hard to argue with that. We're gonna check the suicide note. Because suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. That's mashed. A note is pinned to the door. It reads, I lost my husband of only a week to the fog. I followed the calls and wanted to see like so many others. Why was I spared? I don't know. But living without him now, that I just found it is punishment worse than death. I'll go after him to the pier, save him. Go out the pier. Doodaloo. That can't be good news. A great big crab claw-like mutated enormous thingy. Oh dear. So, think she's just stretching out? Sorry, deranged. Deranged Spectre. Use the broken pendant. And if you wonder why I'm bothering to climb, it's because I've done this before and I know that there is a piece there. And now, I am going to use the Anima Leap for 100 Anima Shards. Rather than run all the way back. And that's again Anima. Shit.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend. That woman was not supposed to outlive the fog, and in a way she didn't. It's not irony, it's the way of things. A pendant like that will create all kinds of havoc in the wrong hands. Okay? Now it's in the right hands. It might still create havoc, but at least it's havoc we can control. That's the kind of havoc we like. That's chaos. We hope you see from this little episode how a small, seemingly insignificant event can morph into a significant one. Ooh, a 3-pip elemental focus. You notice it has an extra effect because it has 3 pips. At the bottom, 3 little dots. Plus 7.5% critical hit damage and critical healing. Quite nice. Unfortunately, I'm not using elementalism. At least not yet. But we will upgrade our pistol with this, which is also... No, that's a chaos focus. Pistol's at 13. Neck talisman. That's another player here then. Starting the mass attack. Waves of zombies. Just gotta defeat the waves of zombies. I gotta get something. Back once again to the fire department. Third time's the charm, eh? As I mentioned the other day, one of the reasons I wanted to come back and play this, part of it is, well, it's Halloween and horror seems like a good idea. And it's not really a horror game, but it has significant creepy elements, aspects But not too long, I also kickstarted the Secret World pencil and paper role-playing game. So that combo made me definitely want to play a bit more. I think the cold pack is in here. Go to the cafe on Arkham Avenue. I will. As I continue collecting bits and pieces for death and the instruments thereof. So there are 3 maps to this island, 3 zones to this island. And then there are, I believe, 3 to Egypt, and 2, I think, to Transylvania. I've only done part of Transylvania. They're out there. 2 characters at level 50, I think. OJ. And that's all of Moose's ingredients. I've only done part of Transylvania, which is appropriately vampiric, as you would expect. The Egypt storyline is really interesting. Okay. Alright, Moose. There's all your stuff in your box. Doodaloo. The ingredients you have found for your friend should indeed serve many deadly functions. We look forward to the blood and violence. Killing always ends with the same result, but each unique way of getting there provides valuable information about our enemies. Do they abandon when a limb is lost, or swing it as a weapon? Do they run away when they burn? Flop on the ground. Knowledge is precious. Concurrently, for everything is concurrent, we now know more about Kingsmouth's commercial layout and the distribution of its enemies. And that is blood magic focus. Shift Y. Fine. Dailies. Where are the dailies? Dailies. So we finished off the first tier, and now the second tier opens up. He's got another one for us. What's he got? Assemble potpourri of homemade bombs. He aims to blow up zombies to give some respite to the remaining survivors, but the explosives still need to be tested. Give it to me, Moose. Hit me.
My passion for this life is my greatest weakness. Out there on the road, I found serene understanding of just what there is, which is more than I could ever want. And life is too sacred to miss even one single sunrise from nursing a black eye. That said, indifference is the greatest crime. I never turn my back on decent folks in trouble. And if I learned anything in Baton Rouge, aside from damn good bourbon chicken, it was that, oh man, do I hate zombies. Yeah, I tell you, there's a real enlightenment to be found on the open road, with no witness but the cinemascope sky. Solitude's the only real test of character. To be out there on your own is to see deep inside yourself. But soul-searching means nothing to those who don't have one. And solitude is no fortress against the walking dead. No. We need to stick together. This is a test of character forged in fire. I've been tinkering with these instruments of death, and I think they'll do the trick. Still need a test run, though. Preferably somewhere we don't knock over any picket fences.
Well, Moose, I'm just your woman.
Quick access inventory updated.
Take mines out of Moose's arsenal to your inventory. Shift 1. Moose's arsenal. Should be Shift 1. Shift 1. That isn't working. Not working. No, like that. Moose's arsenal. No.
Temporary abilities acquired.
There we are. Alright, so, left click drops mines, right click blows them up. Place the mines and lure zombies to run onto them. Well, that will be just easy peasy. If only I could find a place that had some zombies. Oh wait, everywhere will do. Pardon me, you guys, I'm collecting for the March of Dimes. I've got to get 15? That seems like a lot. Oh, they didn't come. Guys. That'll work. So the mines seem to work. I will continue to test them though, because you know you want to make sure your mines can blow up zombies. One of my basic rules of zombie blowing up is always make sure that your zombies die when you set off your mines. I don't think a lot of people take enough time and care in making sure that their mines blow up zombies sufficiently.
Temporary abilities acquired.
All right, we now have simple, straightforward Molotov cocktails. Really only got 3, huh? Disappointing. Yeah, kind of sad. Smells like barbecue, though. And we just need to kill 4 more zombies, set them on fire. Way we do. Yep, that should be... Pour napalm into the sewer from the top of Main Street.
Faction rank increase.
Faction
New
rank has
The
increased.
waiting.
I have advanced. Okay, where to next? So Attach the IED to an abandoned scooter. Enter the sewers. I don't like this quest. I didn't think it would go on with this quest. It's a sort of a kind of tower defense-ish.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Grab some explosives. Place the IED. I almost said IUD, and that's definitely not correct. Place lone mines near the IED to protect it from potential threats. What? Okay. Remotely trigger the IED. Alright. Oh, remotely arm the IED. Prepare to defend yourself by placing mines. Survive the onslaught until the IED detonates. Well, things are blowing up. Starting to. Five more seconds I need to survive. Two more seconds. 10 seconds. I will now exit. Stage up. E4. I just survived a whole raft full of zombies running at me because I had mines. Mines are actually a good counter to zombies. They blowed up real good. That's pretty much how it works. Yep. Although these were mostly fast zombies, so Still, functionally, pretty much the same. Yeah. Less a shamble, more, I don't know. What would you call an accelerated shamble? Is it still a shamble? I'm not sure. Ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret. A convincing demonstration. We approve of diversified means. The dragon cannot promise you strength in numbers. Fate decides how many we are, but as you have shown, numbers mean nothing in the face of preparedness. Your data allows us to analyze our enemy's strengths and weaknesses. This will make us prepared. For now, we are excited by the early results of long-range fire tactics. The greatest gift is an enemy who runs towards you only to lay down and kiss your feet. Okay, I don't think they kissed my feet. Well, it is hard to be... Oh, okay, you see? Now, murdering ghosts with a flamethrower, I'm totally in alignment with, but while wearing a maid's outfit, you know, I have to draw a line somewhere, and evidently that's it. We also have a letter.
안전벨트를 착용하고 1번 코드 상황을 준비하세요.
My Korean? Not good. Kimchi? Okay, you've ranked up in your faction. Press I to view your new title. You've been added to the activity finder for reaching level 10. Dungeons now, if I wanted to, or PvP, if I wanted to. It can be a gunslinger, the receptive, or the waiting. The waiting, I think, is the better title. Ask Dr. Bannerman.
You know where to find me.
The
Stuck
Lady
behind this
Margaret
desk.
was a traumatic experience
About the Lady
for
Margaret
everyone on
until he
board.
gives you a lead. I'm going
They
to
were
beat the lead
changed
out of
men
him.
when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return. In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
That would be nice. All right. Locate Dr. Bannerman's office. All right, I'm going to locate Dr. Bannerman's office. Since you're murdering ghosts with a flamethrower, I'm going to assume engineer doing a key farm? That's a stab in the dark, I know. Yeah, I think I've got one more I can do tonight later on as well. Pretty sure my alt account is still doing on. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. And I've got stuffs to do, especially on Wednesday. It's Dr. Bannerman's clinic. In the middle there, you can see totally not John Constantine. He's John Constantine. Just with black hair. Smokes, wear a trench coat, British, sarcastic, yeah. Only slightly John Constantine, you know. The CD case is Antonio Vivaldi, Le Quattro Stagioni. Broken framed photo. They've added some clues for this one. Night Helen and I met under the stars, set to the Four Seasons. Expect handwritten note. Robert, I had a wonderful time last night. Looking forward to seeing you again. Hope you enjoy the CD. It's the only by Vivaldi that Flags had in stock. Dr. Bannerman's computer. Accessing. Case database. Information in the case database is strictly confidential. Please enter your password. Type hint or password hint. My favorite composer. I wonder if it's Vivaldi. Used to be there was only, I think only the picture was available. Choose a case to proceed. Deviant teenager. I think that's got to be Danny Torrance. Regarding patient Danny Dufresne. That's right. They flopped the name around. The Torrances are the Dufresnes are based on the Torrances from The Shining, but they're named Dufresne, which is the lead character in Shawshank. So they're all references to Stephen King stuff. Contact details: 10 Belmont Avenue. Referral: Mr. Rosen. Reason for referral: deviant behavior including voyeurism and graffiti. Method: Helen thought that this assessment would be the best way to stop Mr. Rosen from pressing charges. It was pretty funny. The YouTube clip of Rosen in his underwear watering roses. Diagnosis: Danny's a fine, healthy young man. His sense of humor might make him some enemies. Case number, long number. Lady Margaret incident. Let's save that. Go to the fortune teller. Regarding patient Madame Roget, real name unknown. Contact details: Lovecraft Lane. Referral: self-appointment. Reason for referral: not disclosed. Method: Madame Roget seems to suffer from a variety of deviant sexual fantasies, not the least of which involve an inappropriate doctor-patient relationship. Diagnosis: dynamite. Okay. That's probably not professional, and maybe I shouldn't tell his armed wife that about that response. Regarding patient Derek Creed, Lawrence Creed, and Joe Slater. Lawrence and Derek Creed, business address 5 Main Street. Joe Slater, 20 Arkham Avenue. Referral: they came to me after the Lady Margaret limped back into the harbor. All of them needed help. So I arranged separate interviews. Derek Creed. Derek suffers from severe headaches and a keen sense of paranoia. The similarities with Joe Slater and Lawrence Creed are alarming. It seems the symptoms develop at uneven rates, but I fear everyone on the boat might be affected with this, whatever it is. Lawrence Creed notes. Second consultation with Lawrence today. The headaches are getting worse to the point where he can no longer function normally. The paranoia has not abated, and he has developed a new symptom: night terrors. Pardon the yawn. I prescribed an antidepressant, but if his development is anything like Joe's, I fear it'll only get worse. Joe Slater notes. I saw Joe again today. This was the 4th consultation. Now I'm at a loss. He was barely coherent, his left leg twitched, and he obsessively scratched his right arm. Paranoia has developed into severe delusions. Consulted with Hartman in New York, who suggested the symptoms are most likely signs of schizophrenia, which echo my earlier diagnosis, with others from that boat presenting similar symptoms, however, and the patient's lack of response to medication. I fear this might be something environmental, something eating away at the brain. Described clozapine, but I'm not optimistic. So I need to find the Creed brothers, Derek and Lawrence. Back to Kingsmouth. Totally not Innsmouth, by the way. Or Kingstown. Definitely not Arkham. Excuse me, have you guys seen Derek or Lawrence? Guess not, huh? Alright. He's somewhere over here. I'm sure he's fine. He's not fine. Oh, that was a zombie. There's a half-eaten, mutated corpse. Driver's license, Lawrence Creed. Okay, well, Larry's not doing great. Oh, that was him being eaten by his brother. That's a lovely thing. Oops, we've got green footprints leading to the sewers. You need to level up before you venture forth. Okay. I'll need to level up before I actually go into the sewers after. That's fine with me. Fine with me. Here's Mr. Freezy. He used to drive the Freezy truck, and now wanders around being dead. What do we got over here? We got a severed hand. Decaying human and hand lies in the box near the Mr. Freezy van. Inscription on the ring reads, Eric and Mindy, bound by love, 1874. Collect and examine the severed hand. Go to the graveyard. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea in the haunted town. Pardon me a second. I'm going to do search for Eric and Mindy's graves. Been here before, so I think it's over. And Mindy turn the severed hand to the grave. Examine the hat. Expect the Mr. Freezy cat. Doo-doo-doo. Another, whoops, and another AP, SP, or both. So this should give us a shot now at SP. We need 10. No, 15 to add another. Active abilities. That one's going to require 20. For a few more points. The cleaner's corpse is over here. Cleaning woman lies at the edge of a childless park. There's no shortage of dead in Kingsmouth, nor of secrets they may have kept. She's got a phone in her hand. Get up. You are totally exaggerating these wounds. Just crawl over to the church and send the Hawthorne surveillance. You're like right there. The control pad is under the stone in front of the church. The code for the keypad is the first song planned to sing on Sunday. I am forwarding to someone else in 5. You know what that means. Check the Psalms. They're going to be sung. It's supposed to be sung. Right? 576 is the first song to be sung on Sunday. Stone, hidden keypad. We'll head into town. Everyone is eager to watch everyone. It is a sign of the apocalypse. This was an Illuminati surveillance project. They are watching Henry Hawthorne because his interest in their faction has been so ardent. They are, too, so concerned about him. It means he has gotten closer than he should. We, too, have faced challenges in the past. Devoted outsiders who managed to get one foot in. Our methods for dealing with them are far more direct. Okay, we've got an upgrade for talisman.
Critical empowerment
Word
results.
on that to go to a level 11. That is blood chaos focus, so add that to our pistol. And add this pistol to our pistol. Now, Henry Hawthorne has a boatload of quests.
I think working with monkeys is about as far as you should go.
Get out of here, you kids. Recommended level 9. Neither snow nor rain nor zombies. The mail has probably not been delivered since the fog. Current situation, who could blame the postal service? Still, receiving packages might lift the spirits of the few remaining survivors on the island. I will pick up the package and bring it to the church on time. Gee, that was a tough one. I think that one's just to prompt you to go to the church. There's a bunch of quests in there. Another quest. This is to the Raven's Knock. Which is where the fortune teller with the odd sexual proclivities, as they're described by the good Dr. Bannerman. Dynamite. I could tell Sheriff Bannerman about Dr. Bannerman and dynamite, but I don't think she wants to know. There's another player. Another challenge complete. So we need to do 2 more bonus challenges, 2 more side missions, and 4 more main missions to finish it off. I think I'll call it right here for the evening. Back in here with the Bannermans. So I will be taking tomorrow off to try and, gather my energies for Wednesday, where I shall complete another exhausting lap around the sun. And Tuesday I've got stuff I need to do, so tomorrow I will take the day off, because gosh darn it, I deserve it. Well, deserve is a strong word. Regardless, I'm going to take it off. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I should be back on Tuesday at somewhere around the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Probably for more of this. Possibly, though, a key farm and Halloween stuff for Guild Wars 2. The Halloween Festival starts on Tuesday. Wednesday, for the celebration, there will be a lot of alcohol and a video game of some sort. Not sure what. Whatever the hell I feel like, because it's my day. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had a little bit of fun. As I've said before, the game is the combat's clunky, but the The story is good, and the questing is just about the best in any game. Not every quest. There are kill 10 rats, but overall, the questing is the best in any game I've ever played. So, it's free. Give it a try. What the hell you got to lose except a little bit of download time and bandwidth. But have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and because I like to set achievable goals, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I will catch you next time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys.